Good evening, YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you've all had a good weekend. As you know, we've got a first FA Cup game tomorrow against Leeds United. First of all, if you are new to this channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button and like and share it on Instagram, or Twitter, or whatever you're on. So going back to Leeds game, so they're obviously flying high at the top of the championship, so not going to be any mugs. We need to be on a game to make sure we pick up a win. The game is actually on BBC One tomorrow evening, about 8 o'clock. If any of you guys don't have Sky or BT Sport, or even Amazon Prime, because some of the games are on there now. Looking back at the last time we met them in the FA Cup, or the last time probably played them, the great Thierry Henry came off the bench and did what Thierry Henry does. Come in, scored his trademark, sort of opens his body, curls it around the keeper, passed it around him, and that was that. We went through 1-0 when we was absolutely struggling at the time. So obviously there's no Thierry Henry this time, but I'm quite upbeat actually after the start Arteta's made as Arsenal manager. I wanted a more experienced manager to come in, but so far so good. I'm not gonna get too carried away at the moment. It's gonna take another 10 games or so to see where we're actually at. But yeah, let's hope we can pick up a win tomorrow. Team news. So normal team news really. Chambers out to the end of the season. His injury is going to be 6 to 9 months. We're not going to see him again until next season, which is gutting really, because he started to play quite well. Bellerin could be in contention again after a hamstring tweak, and same with Martinelli. Holden, I believe, is still out injured. And I think there's one more that I've forgotten. So yeah, other than that, we're okay. Again, we need to be at the top of our game to beat Leeds. Just because our championship team doesn't mean they're any mugs. I think them and West Brom are about 10 points clear at the top of the championship, so they're actually really good at the moment. The only other things I can remember from Leeds really is, fun enough, Nketiah of Arsenal has been recalled on loan. Called back from loan. I think he only started 1 or 2 games, and that was right at the end before we called him back. But every time he did come on as a sub, he almost scored. I think he banged in 5 goals for them. So we've recalled him. It'd be funny if he actually played against Leeds and scored against them. But I believe the main thing for Nketiah is probably to go back out on loan. I think one of the Bristol clubs are interested in signing him on loan to the end of the season. So we'll wait to see where he is. And also Jack Clark of Spurs, who was on loan there. Again, didn't really get a game after going there on loan, so I think Spurs have recalled him as well. So they've actually lost 2 good players there. Score predictions for the game. It's tricky because also we don't know what team Arteta is going to put out. I'm assuming he's going to put an understrength team out. But I'm going to go for 3-1. We're at home. Obviously, spirits have lifted, the team's doing well, yeah, I think we're going to get away for a 3-1 win. But let me know what you guys think. Put it in the comments below. Let me know what you think. And also, moving on to January transfer targets as well, let me know who you think we should sign. We've been linked with a whole host of players. I've also done a video before about January transfer targets, people we've been linked with, so go check that out if you haven't already. And lately we've been linked with Jerome Boateng of Bayern Munich. People say, yeah, he's a stopgap and stuff like that to the end of the season. Yeah, but I get we've got a defensive crisis, but Socrates was supposed to be a stopgap. So is David Luiz. So now we've got 3 stopgap defenders and Mustafi. I mean, where does it end? Do we just get like a load of cheap, stopgap defenders and then wonder why we keep letting in goals? Personally, I think we should get Upamecano before somebody else does. It's okay going, he'll be a lot cheaper because he'll have in the summer because he'll have only like 1 year left then. But then Man City are going to want to buy him, and Spurs and whoever else. I think we should just get in there, get ahead of the race, head of the pack, and just get him done. If that means it's an extra 50 million, so what? We've got him then. And imagine a partnership of him and Saliba next season, hopefully. If all goes well. Obviously, they're young defenders. You don't know how they're going to turn out. That would be absolutely magic and exactly what we need. Yeah, so Upamecano, again, I would just pay whatever they want for him. Other transfer rumours, Mkhitaryan. So Roma have bid 8.5 million for him, and we've obviously turned that down. It's just way too low. I know he's 30. I know he wasn't doing that great at Arsenal or even Manchester United before that. But come on, 8.5 million is a bit of a piss take. So we've obviously said no, and let's hope that Roma come back with a more improved offer, maybe about double that, and then we can put that together with some extra money. Hopefully, we'll get in for maybe Mustafi or something like that, and then put it towards Upamecano or somebody else that we need. Another story that won't keep going away: Thomas Lemar, Atletico Madrid. I don't think we need him. I mean, I know there seems to be a thing with Emery and even now Arteta that we need a winger, like an out-and-out winger as opposed to forward playing on the left instead of Aubameyang. But I'm not so sure. I mean, like 90 million from Monaco, thank God that didn't go through. I mean, even if that did happen, personally I think it's a load of bullshit. But again, he's gone to Atletico Madrid and he's done absolutely nothing. He's, most times when I've seen him, he's just been sat on the bench. So there isn't anything really for me to warrant going, oh yeah, Thomas Lemar. He's a player that we thought of a couple of years ago. Other reports are saying that we are looking to take him on loan to the end of the season with a view to permanent move. That I would be okay with in terms of we take him on loan for 6 months or to the end of the season and see how he does. If he's not done anything great, like I don't think Ceballos has, no need to sign him. Just send him back, say thanks, but no thanks. Max Aarons is the last player I'm going to talk about of Norwich. The Norwich City right back, young guy, lots of people chase him, Spurs, Manchester United, a few other clubs, has been absolutely brilliant for them this season, and he looks like a very good defender. I spoke before again in previous videos, I don't rate Bellerin. I don't think he's going to reach the potential that people think he is. And I'll be honest with you, if Barcelona wanted for 40 million, I would send him on the next plane out there. Seriously, I mean, even when he does play well, give it 10 games, he'll be injured again. And again, as I've said previously, if you're constantly injured, you're not worth anything. Okay, I don't care if you're, Ronaldo, Messi. If you're always injured, I'd rather have someone who wants to play for the team, is not injured, and will give 100% for the club. It just makes more sense. But let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you think about the transfers. Put it all in the comments below, as we said before. Let me know who other transfer rumours you've heard of and like me to talk about, or just let me know generally what you think and who we should sign. But I think with our defensive liabilities and the fact we've got half them injured as well, we definitely need to grab a defender in January. Let's just hope it's a top class one as opposed to another bloody stopgap. Also, please post your score predictions for the Leeds game. Let me know as well if you think Nketiah should start, or do you think that's just a bit cheeky. But it'd be good to see him back at Arsenal and maybe start a game, before he goes out to loan maybe. Again, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, stick a like on the video, and until next time, see you later.